Let's take a tour of this 2008 Dusky 256 for sale in Palm Beach County, Florida. Duskies are well known here in Florida and throughout the United States for their thick hand-laid fiberglass hulls and their sea-keeping ability. Hard to find many used boats in the condition this Dusky's in. You'll see it's been lovingly maintained, and the Evinrude 250 Etec is a perfect match for this hull. This 256, now called the 278, still in production today by Dusky, one of the most popular boats, and there is a ton of room on this vessel for a 25 to 28 foot boat, depending upon how you measure it. The famous Dusky Drive, where the Evinrude 250 Etec is mounted. That platform provides plenty of room for getting out into the water at the sandbar with your friends and family. You'll see the Dusky Drive with the telescoping 3-step ladder on the starboard side, access inside if needed, hydraulic C-star steering, and all your control cables that run into the engine as needed. Storage boxes on both sides. On the starboard side houses the oil fill, and on the port side it is clear for storage. And you'll see the cleanliness of all the compartments on this boat. It's been really well maintained. Go look at all the other used boats on the market and you'll see how most owners don't take the time to look at all the details and make sure everything is 100% as working as this Dusky is. Plenty of convenient rod holders on both the port and starboard side. You'll see Duskies are famous for their 3-piece construction. Very hard to find a 3-piece boat where the hull, liner, and cap are all constructed and bonded properly at this price point. Most people would be paying over $100,000 for similar construction. Brand new T-top fabric, Lumitech LED spreader on both the front and rear, as well as a Shakespeare antenna for the VHF. Storage in the hull. You can see you can keep all your items that you want for a day offshore. Just notice the overall cleanliness of everything on this boat. You're not going to find dings and dents and things that you see on most used boats. Again, look at the Helm chair. The vinyl is in excellent condition, shows like new. A really nice footrest for comfort as you're cruising on this boat. Let's take a look at the helm on this Dusky. You'll see very good sight lines with an extremely high, sturdy windshield to protect the captain. Stainless steel steering wheel, and you'll see many of the high-end features that this Dusky does have. Let's take a look at the complement of electronics. Clarion stereo system. Handles MP3 discs as well as an aux input hooked up to JL speakers, the top-of-the-line speakers in the industry. You got an HD55M Lawrence GPS, HDS 5X fish finder, as well as the Lawrence VHF radio. Your full complement of 12-volt gauges. The dash is illuminated, 12-volt cigarette lighter charger adapter, as well as cup holders, brand new stainless Edson-style steering wheel, full complement of gauges for the Etec Evinrude engine, the binnacle control for the Evinrude engine, as well as Bennett hydraulic trim tabs, very nice to level out the boat, and the JL top-of-the-line speakers hooked up to the Clarion stereo system. Very nice setup. On the starboard side of the console, that's where the freshwater washdown hose is, storage for your flares, little tackle center as well. Everything is well built on this boat, and some nice upgrades. Dual gas tanks, front and rear. Perfect if you're headed offshore and you need to go far out. This boat can handle it. And a huge, nice seating area with beautiful cushions in the front. Here's the freshwater washdown working, just to show you all systems on this boat are functioning 100%. It's turnkey, ready to go for its next owner. This is not a boat that you have to do anything to when you purchase it. Literally, take it out, start fishing. On the port side, that's where the entry is to the side console. Inside, you'll see the stainless hardware on that door. Very nice. Inside, that's where you see the 3 brand new Group 31 AGM batteries. All the wiring is neat and orderly. The freshwater holding tank, as well as a porta potty for any guests that might need the convenience of that while headed on the boat for a day. Freshwater fill on the port side heading towards the bow, and again you'll see those beautiful cushions in great shape, no rips, tears, stains, nothing, and a great seat in front of the console. Underneath that seat there's storage as well, And all these seats are very comfortable. They're big, they're roomy. There is the LED Lumitech spreader light for the front side. Really lights up bright in the evening. When you're headed back to the dock, it's very convenient to have that. Underneath the cushions in the bow on both the port starboard side and also in the bow, there's plenty more storage. This boat lacks no storage. I mean, there's tons of it everywhere. You could keep anything you need. And these are very sturdy boats. They're well built. Everything is 100% as intended. Nice upgrade with the Fortress lightweight anchor, FX14, top of the line. Let's start this Evinrude 250 Etec up. It's recently serviced, synthetic gear oil, thermostats, plugs, everything under the cowling. All filters have been done. This thing is turnkey, ready to go with low hours for its model year, C-Star hydraulic steering. Very clean under the cowling. Please take a look at the pictures. They're included in the ad work, and you will see it's pristine, always cared for. The shifts on this boat are smooth and precise. We're going to idle out of the marina and put this boat up on plane. Performance is excellent for this boat. For a boat of the 256-278, most people wonder how the 250 handles, and it's a really good match for this hull. This boat will get up on plane very quickly, as you'll see, with no use of the tabs. And at cruise, she'll run about 30 miles per hour, give or take, depending upon your load. You can cruise anywhere between 29 and about 32, 33 miles per hour, just depending upon how hard you run it. Top end on this boat will be somewhere between 40 and 45 miles an hour, depending upon how heavy or light you're running. 45 would be very light, and 40 would be loaded down for fishing with a couple of guys. She comes out of the water very quickly. You can see here we're cruising right out of the gate, 34 miles an hour. We back it off to a nice cruise in the high 20s, low 30s. And the boat handles very well. It's a very stable ride. Most people are shocked and surprised at how good these Duskies ride. For the money, it's really an unbeatable package. Here we got to bring it back down off plane for the no wake zone. We're going to turn it around. We're going to put it right back up on plane again. And this engine is flawless. She's very smooth. This is not like two strokes that you might have had in the past. I mean, some people wonder how the Evinrude 250 two-strokes are. There's no smoke. Very quiet. At cruise, really no different than a four-stroke or any other comparable engine. The modern DFI engines that Evinrude has created are wonderful and very simple. The oil changes, don't even have to worry about them. It's a very easy boat to maintain. Here we are, smooth throttle, putting it back up on plane, and you'll see the boat gets right up and running. No issues there. You can imagine being the captain of this boat on a sunny day with your friends and family. It's a great boat. You can fit a lot of people on it if you're headed to the sandbar. But at the same time, if you're headed offshore to do fishing, this is a serious boat for that with all the room behind the helm. It's really the best of both worlds. The center console open fisherman plus a great day for going out, or a great boat for going out to the sandbar. Most importantly, you can be rest assured that all maintenance is up to date. Everything on the boat works as intended. She runs great, starts right up. All the electronics work, 12-volt switches, pumps, lights. Everything on the boat is fully functioning. It's ready to go for its next proud owner to be lovingly maintained the way she has been for the past year. If you look at other Duskies or other comparable center consoles at the same price, it would be hard-pressed to find a boat with this much room, this well-built, for the price that this boat is offered for. Back down off plane, you can see she idles smooth after that run. A very smooth running boat with the Evinrude 250 Etec. We're going to take the boat up to a quick 15-second run at wide open throttle just to show how easily she'll get up to 42 miles an hour. Light load, I've seen her hit 45 miles per hour. Great boat. These Duskies are very solid, thick fiberglass hulls, and they run well. For the Florida chop we get sometimes out in the ocean and the bays, really well-made boat to handle. This is the all-around boat for South Florida, or anywhere in the country for that matter. You can take it out, fish it, and then that same day you can take the family out to dinner. Lots of space behind the helm, lots of nice seating in the bow. You can do what you want with this Dusky. It's in great shape, lovingly maintained, and ready for its next proud owner. Thanks so much for watching this video presentation and sea trial of the Dusky 256-278 model. It's 2008 with an Evinrude 250 Etec. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact the owner.